down. Sit down. What are you coming up here to do? You want to come take over the service? Huh? What do you want? What?
I just want a prayer, man.
Get out of here.
Can I get a little grace?
No, you can't. No, you get out of here. Get him out of here. Drag this bozo out. Pull him out. Hey, help him out. Get him out. And you know what? Anybody wants to come up here and take over the service? We'll throw you out of here, buddy. This church is not a free-for-all. This isn't an open mic. This isn't a karaoke bar. Okay? I'm the man of God here. I meet the qualifications. I run this church. And if you don't like it, then get out. This is not some church where every first-time visitor and brand-new believer and people who've never even read the Bible are going to come up and take over the service. Not happening. Okay? If you want that kind of watered-down leadership, go to some house church with your Amish buddies and sit around the coffee table with your coffee clutch. This is a New Testament church, and if you don't like it, feel free to get up and leave the service at any time. Because you know what? I'm not going to pastor a oneness cult. Amen. I'm not going to pastor a Pentecostal church. I'm the pastor of a Baptist church. Amen. And if you're not a Baptist, then get out.
Amen. I tell you, ain't no love like Christian love. Ain't no love like Christian love. Now, Di Owens, I know on another post you said that you can't smoke cigars anymore and you wanted me to smoke a Cuban for you. I don't like Cubans too much, but this Luciano Ron Harper underrated, this one's for you, Di Owens. Now, let's take a look at this pastor for a second. Now, I used to be a Baptist. I was born and raised in the Baptist church. I grew up in the Baptist church. I became chairman of the deacon board in the Baptist church. I was the teen pastor for a Baptist church. And so I guess I would be able to go into this man's church because he clearly said, if you're not Baptist, you can get out of this church. So back in those days, I could have went into that church and I'd have been welcomed, accepted. But when I was a deacon, they wanted to give me a scholarship to go to seminary school. One of the things we went over during that time frame were the qualifications for being a pastor, and this man said that he is qualified. But one of those qualifications is to be slow to anger. But that man was very quick to anger. So I questioned your qualifications. Now, he then in his anger starts bad-mouthing the Pentecostals, the Amish, and any other version of Christianity that is not Baptist. Christians often come onto my channel in their anger and they'll say, well, you pointed this out or pointed that out, and those aren't real Christians. And I would ask them, what is a real Christian? Someone who believes in and follows the teachings of Jesus, someone who believes in Jesus. How is that man following the teachings of Jesus? How is that man teaching the teachings of Jesus? Your Jesus was not Baptist. Your Jesus was not Pentecostal or Catholic or any other denomination. Your Jesus is the religion your Jesus is the man that Christianity is based off of. Therefore, if Jesus was alive today, Jesus would be Christian, according to how you guys break it down. But what I find interesting is that this man and all of his congregation will believe that they are the right type of Christian. They are standing strong for Jesus. And every other person may say that this man is not Christian. But then they could look at you, if you're going to an Amish church or you're in a Pentecostal church, they would look at you and say that you're not Christian. So honestly, each variation of Christianity is claiming to be the variation, the true Christian church. But none of you actually know if you are the true Christian church, if you are a Christian church, because each one of you are basing your Christianity on what you believe the right doctrine is, and each one of you think you have the right doctrine. To people on the outside, and for me being an insider who stepped outside, all I see is the confusion of your religion. All I see is man who created your religion trying to make this religion fit whatever his narrative and paradigm is. This is why we deconstructed from this religion. Because you wouldn't know whether you should be Catholic or Protestant or AME or Pentecostal or Amish or Mormon or Jehovah's Witness or any of the other 40,000 different variations of Christianity. I was so fed up towards the end that I wound up in a non-denominational Christian church because I could not stand the fight and the bickering between the denominations, which was always based on the interpretation of one or two doctrines that has been pulled out of your Bible. I'm a Baptist because you have to be submerged and baptized, and you're only supposed to be baptized when you come of age and make that decision for yourself. Those Catholics and Methodists, they Christian and baptizing children and babies. Many of you don't even know how the Baptist got started, but yet you're claiming that you're Baptist and that's the right way. I just want you to think about it, and I want to hear you guys' opinion. And always remember, you have to free yourself to be yourself, because your greatness is non-negotiable. Good journey, good vibrations.